What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka 68J. Happy Halloween to the greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. You're damn straight. I look up and who do I see? Only the most amazing family on planet Earth, EARF, hanging out with me. Guys, I'm telling you right now, we've got something big planned. I'm super excited. I've got a call just after this, but XRP Las Vegas meetup looked like it might turn into something totally different. I'm going to let you guys know, but don't want to talk too much about it all together, but I will tell you guys this. One of the biggest, I don't know if you guys know, like how people do like obstacle courses and things like that, or like those adult type courses or deals or whatever. But one of our guys is one of the biggest in the world that does that. Contacted me and like basically my brother, not my brother, but like a brother to me, a guy I've known for 40 years. You guys know who he is. And said, hey, let's do something next level for crypto. So something might be brewing that's humongous, affordable, incredible. Totally different time than when we typically come out here for XRP Las Vegas. So I'm really looking forward to it. And this guy normally, when he fills up, places, you're talking about tens of thousands of people. Biggest guy in the world that does it. So really, really excited. Got some things. We had a conference call yesterday. I'm really, really excited. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But I can tell you right now, your boy James, aka 68J, Crypto for Life, the greatest family ever, is doing some phenomenal things in conjunction with some of my closest friends. So pretty incredible days, guys. I'm telling you, crypto's a big deal. Silver Days XRP's in the house. We got Charles Can't Lie. We got, who else we got up here? Nina Blossom. What's up, sis? Nina. Shouts out to Nina and her husband. Huh? That's my familia. As you guys don't know, I know Spanish a little bit. Poquito. Let me stop. Disco R1's in the house. We got, who else we got up in here? Jose up in here. Good to see you, Jose. DCA Crypto Dave. He knows how to DCA in the crypto. We got World Be Free. What's up, sis? My sister-in-law. Huh? Erica Garcia is up in the house. That's the Garcia family. Shouts out to Erica, Paul, and Laz. Huh? Where we at here, guys? Let's see what else we got up in here. Who else we got in here? Chicken 415 in the house. Chicken 415. Good to see you, my brother. Huh? Let's get right into it. We got one hell of a show. Market cap still down $3.68 trillion. Bitcoin flirting with that 109 mark. Been going up and down. Ethereum right now, 3,800 and some change. XRP 250. 4 for $1, make you want to holler. No, if it's 4 for $10, let me stop. We got BNB right now just above $1,000 at 1080. We've got, let's see, Solana doing this thing at 185, below $200. We got TRX right now at 29 cents. ADA at 70 cents. Chainlink, that old stinky linky, we like it a lot. 16.96. XLM right now is at 30 cents, guys. We got SUI at 233. HBAR coming in at 19 cents. AVAX doing a thing at 17.96. We've got Litecoin still in the top 20. Okay. Doing the thing at 94.76, guys. ZEC, Zcash. You guys heard who was it? Jimmy Fallon on his late night show was singing a song in auto-tunes, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and he said something like Doge or something. He says Zcash. That was funny as hell. Shiba right now is at 5 zeros and 9. That's 5 zeros and a 9 for those of you guys who need to speak Spanish. I got a D-. That's okay. Don't blame me. Sometimes I feel bad because I'm part black and Puerto Rican. And I remember she was like, aren't you Hispanic? I'm like, just shut up and give me my D-. Let me stop. Crow right now is at 14 cents, guys. We got Polkadot, 284. Can't believe it. Uniswap right now at 568. We got Aave. That's a big deal at 215. OKB right now at 141, guys. Near, let's make it clear, at 28. What else we got? Asters, fell below $1. That thing was on fire for a minute. Still way up, though. Matic right now is at 18 cents, guys. Also, remember, nothing we talk about on this show should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. For I'm not a financial advisor. My name is James, a.k.a. 68J. Been in crypto since 2017, 8 years. Documented my journey in the evolution of money. We started the show about 2 years and 11 months ago. It's been absolutely incredible. Huh? Ruru. K30 in the house. Good to see you, my brother. I can't see your actual name because right now, I don't know why. I don't know if this is like a settings, but for some reason, I see everyone's handle versus their name. So Ruru's in the house. We got Chicken 415. Big Bro Tim. What's up, sis? Mel Will in the house. Can't see the actual name. I think the name was actually different. Who else we got here? Reverend, the man, the man, the myth, the legend. This is my brother, guys. This is why I love seeing people like Reverend Rich in the house. That's my man. I appreciate you. Anthony Wanner, the man, the myth, the Wanner. Huh? Reverend Rich is one of those people, like, I always tell people there's ABCs in my world. ABCs. A is like me and my wife, right? Me and my wife and my immediate family. That's the blessing that crypto's bestowed upon us as this thing continues to grow. B, that's your brothers, your sisters, and everybody else. And then C is all your friends and everybody else. But trust me when I tell you, Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin family, XRP Army, especially those who like Reverend Rich, who's part of the family. Hey, I win, we all win, baby. That's what it's all about. We win. We're familiar, huh? We are family. Come on, everybody, and sing. Let me stop. I sound good in the shower. As soon as that water comes off, good Lord, y'all pray for me. Uh-oh, Alex D Vlogs. That's my dog. Alex D Vlogs in the house. Let's effing go. Where you been at, Alex? I got to do a little collab with Alex, get Alex back on the show. Alex knows his crypto. Guys, make sure you guys go check out his channel. Who else we got up in here? Huh? We got the family. Everybody in the house. It's Halloween. Trick or treat. Are we going to get tricked? Or are we going to get a treat with these damn prices? Is this market? Miss C888 is in the house. What's up, sis? Beekeeper69, I see you. Who else is up in here? Huh? Appreciate you guys in a major way. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Trump coin, still down $60-something. Is it going to go back up? I don't know about that one. Not where, not while old Barron's sitting there taking profit and for somebody. I'm getting rich, huh? Off who? Just wondered. ICP right now at $2.91. Algo right now coming in at 17 cents. Atom is at $2.95, guys. VTHO doing this thing at 1 cent. Jupiter 39 cents. Flare, don't you dare sleep on Flare. It's at 1 cent, almost 2. We got XDC, huh? Top 67 doing this thing, 5, almost 6 cents. Filecoin's doing this thing at 148. QNT right now at 78.97. We got RLUSD, huh? The real USD stablecoin. It's at number 74 in card market, guys. You got to like it. Cake. Andrew Tate said he got rich, like 30 million off cake. I was like, good Lord, what this dude know that I didn't know? INJ right now at 752. Guys, we got Tia right now. Hey, mijo. Let me stop. That's what my auntie used to say. Hey, Tia. It's at 89 cents. Optimism. We got a whole lot of it. Why? Because Paul Atkins said it's crypto time. Huh? It's crypto time. The SEC and CFTC guys are bullish as hell on crypto. They are working hard to make the United States of America the crypto capital of the world. Damn it, huh? We're getting there. Stacks right now, guys. STX, no affiliation with the song we play here each and every day. By Crypto Tell, stack it up. STX right now at 40 cents, guys. We got Curve, CRV right now at 47 cents. GRT, 6 cents. XTZ, the OG in the space, right now at 57 cents. We got IOTA doing this thing at 13 cents, guys. And coming in at number 100 is EtherFi. All right, let's move on. We got a great show. Happy Halloween. How many people getting dressed up today? If you're getting dressed up, let me know. Put it in the chat. What are you getting dressed up as? Huh? I don't know. I got a costume. I was going to let my cousin come on. Huh? 6'8" Hendrix. Y'all miss 6'8" Hendrix. He hit me the other day and said he missed y'all. He's like, 6'8". I missed the family. I was like, you do? He's like, yes, I do. I was like, what the hell? What's wrong with that dude? I don't know. I kind of want my cousin to come on and host maybe once a month or something. He got problems, man. The dude's got to smoke him. I keep trying to tell him he needs rehab. Let's check him out. 6'8".
Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy James, aka 6'8" Hendrix, in the house with my girl, the one and only, Yo Nat.
Yo Nat looks a lot like my damn wife. What the hell's going on?
What's up, Yo Nat? Yo Nat's in the house. So, guys, we just left 6'8's Jay's spot. I was doing the whole, live today.
I just feel like he twitches a whole lot when he talks. Something wrong with this dude.
And it was cool and everything, but dude, I had to get out of there. Just too much going on. He didn't have enough, ooh-wee.
Come on, cuz, we're not young. What the hell are you still doing that stuff?
He had too much coffee and all that kind of stuff. So me and the wife are just kind of hanging out, doing our own thing. And we're going to go have some fun. Hope all you guys enjoying your day. Enjoy.
He got his nerve talking about I got a coffee problem. You see how much coffee this dude drinks? He actually drinks and does some other things on the side.
The rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time 6'8" needs me. Until then, it's your boy Hendrix out.
That dude's got some problems. I don't know. I need to talk to my auntie about this dude. All right, let's move on, guys. Let's get right into it. If you guys don't know, we're going live. We go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do have some interviews like we just had yesterday with the one and only, huh? Did y'all check out that show? Caleb and Brown. Yeah, baby. Shouts out to my man Jim Bassani and Andrew Garside. My brothers had a great show. Appreciate them in a major way. But you guys can also check us out live right now on X. You can also go to our Crypto for Life YouTube channel. It's at 68J_Crypto for Life. Now, if you have a Roku TV, you can also catch us on Roku live right now. All you got to do is download the app, IMUTV. Shouts out to Niall and Rob. And we also go live on Firestick TV each and every time we're live on YouTube. So shouts out. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Let's get right into it. Happy Crypto Halloween. What are you guys getting dressed up as? I'm just wondering. You're laughing at my cousin. He crazy as hell. What y'all getting dressed up as today, huh? I'm just wondering. Let me know. You got any costumes out there? Now, it's funny because my wife bought a hippie costume for our dog Prince. Funny as hell. It was a great show. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you in a major way. Mel Will in the house. Appreciate you. DCA Crypto Dave in the house. You damn straight, huh? World Be Free. Make sure you guys go check out my sister, Melissa Dipito. Let's move on. All right, guys, James Wynn says, at this point, you might as well buy XRP instead of BTC. Now, this is kind of funny because I showed you guys the other day on my live, I think it was maybe early yesterday, Da Vinci J, who's, came out and he's a legend in the Bitcoin game. He said, hey, get one Bitcoin for $1. $1 freaking dollar. And then he came out with a video that I shared with you guys as well on the same stream where he says, for $1, you can get like 800 and something Satoshis. I'm like, what? You telling people to get Satoshis? And so funny, guys, I actually talked about that back in the day when Bitcoin had dropped. And I told people, I said, look, if you guys can't appreciate Bitcoin at 35 or 4,000 or 5,000, I don't know. This is probably before I had my show. But I used to tell people, I'm like, look, one day you're going to end up buying Satoshis only, right? And it's happening. And so I feel the same way when I tell people, hey, you might want to this is what James Wynn is saying. Hey, at this point, you might as well get you some XRP because Bitcoin, you get a little bit poquito. It's going to take so much for that thing to double, triple, whatever. But hey, not financial advice, just saying what my man James Wynn is saying. I agree. I concur. How about that? Few understand this, but guess what? They will. Breaking, Canary Capital is reportedly targeting November 13th for the launch of its first U.S. spot XRP ETF. And apparently what happened is Canary removed certain things within the ETF that would cause SEC delays. So hopefully we get the green light, baby, and we can move on. I'm going to tell you, it's going to go crazy when it does. Jay Henry, the man, the myth, the legend. Appreciate you, my brother. Kayla Brown interview was fire. I think so. Damn it. Thank you for getting them on board and sharing with the community. We really appreciate it. Thank you for getting my answers. The answers to my questions, my brother. I appreciate you in a major way. If you guys didn't get a chance to check us out, we were live with these two legendary brothers, Jim Bassani and my personal broker, which is Andrew Garside, and they got some offices open up here in the United States. They're working on the LA office, and they already have, which Andrew's moved to the United States. He runs the Fort Lauderdale Caleb Brown office. So really, really exciting stuff. If you guys didn't get a chance to make sure to check it out, make sure you guys do so. And you can also see my my affiliate link. Go over here, hit it, like it, whatever. Appreciate it. Okay, Mickle says, if you can't understand XRP by now, you don't understand crypto. If you don't understand XRP, you don't understand crypto. It's that simple. You either get it or you don't. Oh, good Lord. And he's right about that. I can't understand all these smart people, all these brilliant people, and then they had the nerve to go out there and say, if you don't get Bitcoin, you're retarded. Like, what? That's how you try to motivate people? Or did they say, if you get XRP, you're retarded? I'm like, what? Who says that? Good Lord. We got Laurette in the house. Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Jay? The end of the year, fireworks are coming. I agree with you, my brother. I can't see your actual handle. Remember, guys, I can only see your handle, like your YouTube handle. I can't see your name. So it says Laurette. I know I sometimes I be thinking people's names are a little different than what I'm seeing here. I know Jose's is Jose. My mother-in-law, Janet Lopez, is in the house. Only the greatest mother-in-law on planet Earth. EARF. Why? Because she gave birth to my beautiful queen, Jeanette. You damn straight. Let's move on. Eleanor Terra right now says, will XRP be the next crypto ETF to hit Wall Street? Canary Fund's XRP spot ETF could be the next crypto fund to launch following an amendment. That's what they did. They actually made an amendment. S1 filed last Friday. Plus, market structure wheels are turning and the week's top stories. You guys click the picture. You guys can go right in here, read the article here. So obviously they went in and made an amendment to their ETF filings, guys. So hey, it could be the next thing happening. The filing quietly modified on October 24th removes the delaying amendment that gives the SEC discretion over when the registration becomes effective, clearing the way for a potential November 13th launch, assuming NASDAQ approves the crucial Form 8-A to allow it to list. The move builds on the same legal mechanism Bitwise and Canary used to launch their Solana, Hedera, and Litecoin ETFs last week, leveraging the 20-day statutory waiting period under Section 8A of the Securities Act of 1933, which makes a registration statement effective 20 days after filing unless the SEC declares it effective sooner. Now, being that this happened, guys, there should be an effect that they approved again. What did I just say again? It was like ADA. No, not ADA. What was it? Solana. Hedera and Litecoin. I mean, look, you can't pick winners and choosers. They know, look, at the end of the day, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. And so when they've cleared the way for other people to be able to make those amendments, and then 20 years later, their ETFs go live, guys, I'm telling you, XRP right now, they're waiting for it. They are waiting for it. It's going to be a big deal. Get yourself positioned. Just saying. Not financial advice. Remember, nothing we talk about on the show should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. Let's move on. Zach Rector, he knows. It's pretty simple. XRP is a world reserve digital currency. Zach knows. You're damn straight. Let's move on. We've come so far. XRP, Ripple, XRPL. In times like this, we need togetherness, not turmoil, not hate, not division. Let's show why we are different, XRP community. Keep the peace and lock in. And I say that because there's so much going around right now. I know there's been like back and forth with, what is it, the Wolf of All Streets and all these different people saying this and that and everything else. He was asking some questions. People were kind of, it's like for years he's posted about XRP, said all these things about XRP, and then he comes out, so what does it really do? And people, man, I know Mick and some other people got set him straight, rightfully so. But at the end of the day, we want to keep the peace. Facts. There's no wrong question, is what I said. And so this is in regards to what I'm talking about. He came back after all that posting and all that stuff and, kind of getting a couple little tongue lashings from Mikkel and others. He says, I appreciate all the people who chose to have a constructive conversation with me, both publicly and privately. All my questions are answered. So, some people think he's just kind of be a little bit of smart ass, this and that, who knows. But at the end of the day, I said, look, there's no wrong question. There's no wrong question. The more you know, the more you grow. If he has some questions, hey, he got them answered. But I think some people took it a different way, and they probably had a right to feel that way. Okay, this is Ondo Finance that says, I put, man, you got to love it. How quickly they, remember Jamie Dimon? If anybody with our establishment gets into crypto, they're going to be fired on the spot. Larry Fink back in the day. It's battery acid. No one's going to use that corrupted ass crypto. He didn't say it like that, but something like that. Anyways, they're all rooting and tooting for crypto now, I said how quickly they've changed their tune, and here we are. Tokenized everything. Tokenized everything. I said it years ago. When the big money players come, if you guys go back and watch my videos, I said they will all follow, and it's happening. Trust the process. Lock in. Don't get all just, like discouraged over temporary. Like, you got to understand, the market ain't just doing what the market's doing in the sense of all these little fallbacks. Look, when you start going out saying you're going to tear up the hell out of people, and there's war talks and this talks and government shutdowns and, all these things play a part in manipulating the market and causing pulls back. But when you look at it in its entirety, right? When you look at everything in its entirety, guys, we've never been more set up than we have before. You hear Mikkel, you hear Zach, you hear Jake Claver, you heir Paul Barron, you hear them all talking about this fact. I've been in this space since 2017, 8 long years, but 8 amazing life-altering years. Yeah, that hasn't been straight up. Yeah, it's been peaks and valleys, but my God, when I look at 25 years in business and what I did most of my business and travel the world on some of the biggest stages, I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. Not only an opportunity where I win, but an opportunity where everybody around me who listens, who pays attention. I've been trying to tell family this for years, but I always tell people, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen more, talk less. Everyone's got an opinion. If it ain't working, figure out something different. I'm telling you, crypto is giving people the opportunity to dream again. We talked about it's amongst us, guys. We got a bullish president, a bullish everything. You got a couple people hating here and there, but the ones who matter the most, they are bullish. Paul Atkins, the CFTC, the SEC, they're all bullish. It's crypto time. It's happening, guys. So I'm trying to tell you guys right now, pay attention. And when you see someone like this just years ago going, it's battery ads, it's no good, it's scams, and saying, I love crypto. He probably got like a Bitcoin and XRP tattooed on each butt cheek. Let's listen in.
I would say the biggest question from central banks is, what is the role of tokenization and digitization? How quickly should they think about digitizing their own currency?
Yep.
What does that mean for the role of the dollar? If every currency...
The same guy that was hating years ago is explaining. I'm telling you, everything has changed. Lock in, get positioned. Guys, it's happening right now. This is a legendary, historical moment.
Digitizes, and we have, what does that mean for bank payments? What does that mean for the payment companies like MasterCard and Visa?
It was more important when you look at Jamie Dimon's face. You sit there and you shut your ass up, because the one who matters, the man, the myth, the legend, when the man speaks, you sit back and listen. Larry Fink, BlackRock setting them straight.
All these are being questioned right now. I will make, I think we spend so much time talking about
Look in that room, guys. Look at all those powerful people, sheiks, people, some of the most important people around the world sitting there going, we're ready. We're all in. What? Man, I hope you know what you hold.
We're not spending enough time talking about how quickly we're going to tokenize every financial asset and the opportunity we're going to have a digital wallet and moving, ETFs and other things through a digital wallet. And I think that's going to happen worldwide very rapidly. And I think most countries are ill-prepared for that and underappreciate how technology is changing that, not unlike how technology is changing AI and other things. It will be changing the technology around the plumbing of finance.
Tokenize everything. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin family. XRP Army, greatest family on planet Earth. EARF, this is for you. Woo!
This one, come on. Does it like it is. Got them switching gears with Ferrari with the 10s. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, banks ain't letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow.
Happy Halloween. 6AJ, Crypto for Lifestyle. Let's do it.
I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks
on my new wristwatch.
Hit that Vegas crypto meter. Nice to meet you. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man. The next night a moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers.
Oh yeah.
Tears selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon?
Come on.
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing.
Oh yeah.
Go back, got them choosing.
Greatest family on planet Earth. Let's get back to it, guys. We got one hell of a show. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Let's do this. Luke Belmar says, the rich and poor are both self-made. Oh my God. Did he just drop a bar? Shouts out to Bush Bird. The rich and poor are both self-made. Ooh, that's going to hurt some feelings right there. But only the rich admit it. Wow. And then you go down here and it says, the poor blame the system, the rich build the system. Same world, different mindset. I was poor. All it was a mindset. Once you change this, everything around you changes. The same poor kid from Brooklyn on welfare, barely could afford clothes, barely could afford this, and my mom did her best. God bless her. That was my hero. But at the end of the day, once you upgrade this, everything around you upgrades. You don't got to be the best this and speller and speaker and mathematician and all. No. What? Change this. Sometimes you realize it's the simplest things. Fall in love with the process, baby. That's all I ever did. Let's move on. Good morning, XRP family. Another day to get closer to the future we believe in. Stay close, stay grateful, and stay ready. Let's build, let's win. Trust the process, lock in. I believe that, I love it. Crypto Michael goes out and says, they need to mentally destroy you before every major leg up. And guys, look, there's a lot of truth to what he says, which is why I'm posting this, right? Guys, look, this is not, they don't care if we make it. This is about them making it. And for the few that get it, it's okay. If there's a few of us that kind of sprinkle in and become millionaires, and they don't care. But at the end of the day, they're going to do what's in the best interest of them, they, facts. They need to mentally destroy you before every major leg up. You can't make it anymore. That's what they want you to believe. I can sense your fear. You want out. That is the purpose of this price action. The breakout will be monumental. It's called the 1% for a reason. 99% quit before the breakout. 99% quit before the breakout. Facts on facts on facts. I do agree with that. All right, let's move on. And I said, AKA the great shakeout. Then, up, and away we go. The same pattern started every altcoin season. Guys, we're set up for a massive, massive run. Okay, you look at 2017, leading up into 18, boom, popped. 2020, leading up into 21, popped. 2025 leading up to 2026. Pop. Just saying. Everything's the same until it's not. Let's move on. Put your hands up and enjoy the crypto ride. That's a fact. Shouts out to, I said, yep, this is why. This is why folks are frustrated. What was this in regards to? Okay, James XRP rules. Shouts out to James for this. I said, I was there. He said I was there in 2018. I was there in 2017, so I do definitely remember 2018. So many steps. How to buy Ripple. And back then, they didn't call it XRP. They called it Ripple. And so this is a pretty interesting read, guys. All the way back in 2018, if you guys want to get a little bit of history, and it says XRP, one of the hottest new cryptocurrencies, and it only costs a bit over $2 now. This was January 2nd, but the price had actually got up to $3. So this was in the midst of the rise. And what I did, if you guys are interested in this, make sure you guys click the link. But what I did is I kind of tagged this, and I showed you guys back in July. In January. So this was January. Anyways, it had a major pump in 18. So if you look at the article itself, it was, what did I say? The 2nd. So guys, look how quick that pumped. So January 2nd, it was above $2, right? Damn, from what I'm seeing here, a day later, right? That damn thing maxed out at like $3 or something. January 3rd. That's crazy. Huh? Look at it. A 42,386% pump. My God. Well, that was since the 002, but I'm just saying that thing was on fire. So I said, yep. And so based off what James said right here, which is, I was there, how to buy and all. I said, yep, this is why folks are frustrated, right? Because if you look at it, the price today is damn near the same price it was in 2018. Because after that little pump, right, shortly after that pump, and XRP was number 2, for a brief moment hit number 1, that damn lawsuit came. And they were like, I said, just months prior, it reached its all-time high. Then they, the banking cartel, you hear Linda P. Jones and Molly Elmore talk about it. Go to my Crypto for Life channel, guys. You guys will see some of these things where I highlighted what Linda P. Jones and these guys and Molly was talking about when they said, man, the banking cartel, you had to pay to play. And if you weren't willing to pay to play, they came after you. And that's exactly what happened to Ripple. Thus, Operation Choke Point 2.0 and the war against crypto under the regime of Gary Gensler and his puppet master, Elizabeth Warren. For the full story, I always tell you guys it's never going to change. Go to fruitionproductions.com and watch the award-winning documentary right from the start, The War on Crypto by Fruition Productions. Facts. Let's move on. Okay, we got Vincent Van Code says Solana and Ripple often get compared, but they're built for totally different worlds. Now, guys, this is not, oh my God, you don't like Solana. No, that's not the case. I actually got Solana. What I'm trying to tell you is they're not the same. Bitcoin and XRP, they're not the same. Ethereum and XRP, they're not the same. Doge and XRP, they're not the freaking same. Stop it. BNB surpassed XRP. They're not the same. Say it with me, guys. They're not the same. Solana, in this particular instance, is built for speed and apps. It's like a super fast computer for crypto, great for trading, DeFi, NFTs, and anything that needs huge throughput. But it wasn't designed for banks or regulated money movement. Ripple, on the other hand, was built from the ground up for payments. The XRP ledger settles in 3 to 5 seconds, handles multiple currencies, and plugs into banking systems with compliance built in. It's already working with central banks and licensed around the world. If Solana is the blockchain for the next generation of apps, Ripple is the blockchain for the next generation of finance. Both have a role. They both do. But when it comes to banks and cross-border payments, Ripple is the one built, or XRP, for the freaking job. Facts. Let's move on. Inside Ripple's $180 billion reinvention. XRP, RUSD, and all that good stuff. You guys click this link right here. It takes you right in. You guys can... too many pop-ups. Boop. So this was in Forbes. Look at Brad. Forbes article. What? Freed from his lawsuit, Ripple, long a blockchain payments company with little actual business, is finally acquiring its way towards a legitimate multi-billion-dollar crypto empire. Little actual business. That's not, that's kind of stupid. Anyways, it goes on to talk about feature zombie blockchains. That's how What? Creation at least 50 billion. Okay, so it says lately Ripple has been on a tear. In private markets, the company shares now trade between $135 to $170, roughly 2 to 3x higher than at the start of the year, valuing it between 22 billion and 30 billion. For context, that's nearly on par with Circle, the stablecoin issuer Ripple wants to compete with and try to acquire before it iPod in June, which sits around 34 billion. I ain't talking about Circle here. Ripple is also now part of the roaring digital asset treasury trend. Multiple firms have announced treasury strategies around XRP in recent weeks, most notably Evernorth, which aims to raise more than $1 billion. Let me stop, good Lord, huh? The idea that companies would ever consider storing a token created by a company that has long struggled for business transactions is a vote of confidence. I don't know if they're giving praise or they're talking crap, but in the day, guys, go read it. Go read it. Pretty interesting read. Don't seem like they really know everything about XRP, though. Okay, Arthur. Arthur, pretty cool cat, follows us, up-and-coming guy. Forbes wrote another article, so we actually, that was kind of where I got this from, and then he actually kind of goes through a thread here. It says the SEC chapter is over. After years of legal uncertainty, Ripple is finally free to execute its strategy. No more courtroom drama, just pure business execution. He says, number 2, the blockchain payments to empire building forward point out Ripple isn't merely a blockchain payments company anymore. It's morphing into a multi-billion-dollar financial ecosystem, acquiring, merging, and expanding. So he just basically took notes out of that article. Number 3, valuation explosion. Private market shares of Ripple now trade at sky-high levels in the 135 to 170 range, implying a 180 billion potential valuation. Big bet on big vision. Number 4, acquisitions. Infrastructure buildup. Ripple has gone on a spree. Exchanges, custody firms, tokenization, infrastructure, the AIM, global settlements, XRP liquidity, real world token utility. Token, number 5, token first era for XRP. Forbes, this isn't just hype anymore. Ripple is building real world usage, banks, tokenized assets, stablecoins. Hello RLUSD, utility is now the driver. Number 6, XRP holders should sit up. Ripple's reinvention signals institutional adoption is ramping up. We've been talking about this for years. The foundation for a utility-led bull run is being laid now. Stay patient, stay ready. XRP story is just getting warmed up. Lock in. I love it. I love it. All right, let's move on. First it comes, if it comes, I'm sorry, let it. If it goes, let it. I like that. If it comes, let it. If it goes, let it. Wasn't meant for you. Okay, smart money recognizes that XRP real worth extends far beyond its current market price. Their confidence runs deep, and they've made it clear they hold no doubts about its future value. We take a positive attitude towards XRP's future value increase after comparing it to other cryptocurrencies, end quote. Few digital assets can point to direct documented remarks about financial institutions showing this level of conviction in both their long-term potential and future price appreciation. See for yourself. So this is all the documentation here, guys. One of the things I love about my man Smoke, documentation beats conversation. He does a phenomenal job of connecting the two. Okay, let's move on. You can't learn if you always think you're right. That's a fact. Huh? I never want to be the smartest person in the room. BTC, get it. Get 800 Satoshis for $1. ETH, we're the best. XRP, hey, our time's coming. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's move on. 24 Hours Crypto says XRP holders stand tall and cancel out the noise. Huh? We're better than this. The same people talking now will be talking when XRP is at $100. That's a fact. You'll be like, it's only at 100, and then you'll have like Bitcoin at like, whatever it's going to be at, maybe like a couple 100,000 or so. And they'll be like, hey, XRP is only at 100, Bitcoin's at 200 something thousand, and Ethereum's at like 10, 12,000, whatever it is. They're always going to talk crap. That's basically what he's saying. Facts. They did that with Bitcoin. Even when it's so funny, I remember when Bitcoin was like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 to 8,000, 10,000, they kept saying it was going to go to zero. Oh, it's going to go to, ain't nobody going to use this. And that's back when everybody was still calling it funny money, scam money, and dark web money, and all these different things. And look at it now. That talk crap no matter what the price level is. Now they're like, oh my God, it was amazing. I can't afford it. Just saying. Happy Halloween. What is this? I said, Chad Steingraber says, crypto blood red on Halloween at the eve of institutional adoption. That should tell you something. And I put, wahaha, happy Halloween. Facts. Not October didn't quite go the way everybody thinks. So now they're saying it's going to be November. What happens if it doesn't go then? They're like, it's going to be December. It's going to be next year. It's going to be. It's coming, guys. I'm just messing around. Make sure you're considering the future costs of your current decisions. Wow. That's a big one. I got to read that a little slower. Make sure you're considering the future cost of your current decisions. Damn. Sheesh. That's a big one. The thing you do now could cost you a whole lot. Alt bull run begins. Alt bull run begins. I said this cycle is different. That's for sure. So you guys can see right here where we had a little bit of a wick. Everybody got scared. Don't be scared. Into 25, 26 could be that moment. Hey, history often repeats until it doesn't. Now, look at this. Look, you can see right here where it had that long wick, scared everybody, came back up, and boom! Once again, very similar. Look at here, 21. Look at this. Boom, came down right here. All of a sudden, capitulation a little bit or sideways movement. Then a little bit, actually a pretty long wick that scared everybody. Got down to like 140, I think it was. Wick down. Some people bought the dip. Some exchanges didn't let you. Came back up. And where do we go from here? I'm just saying. History often repeats until it doesn't. Okay, here we go. This is insane. 25 billion in longs has been liquidated this month. 25 billion in longs have been liquidated this month. That's crazy. October has turned into Rectober. They got these damn names. Rectober. We're almost out of Rectober. Happy Halloween. Facts. I like this. The White House came up with ghosted. Democrats disappear on the American people when they need them the most. Democrats shut down trademark. That's funny as hell. I said too funny. I said, but honestly, it's all you sons of biscuits. Facts. They're all part of it, man. For things to change, I'm sorry, you have to change. That's a fact. For things to change, you have to change. Now it says Crypto Godfather posted. It says just in, Barron Trump sells 2,600 Bitcoin worth $284.92 million. Now where did this cat get that kind of crypto from? Barron Trump. So I guess it's Barron Trump's wallet is what they're saying. Probably they've tracked, sells 2,600 Bitcoin. And so I said, let me guess. He went from Trump coin to Bitcoin to fiat. Facts. Facts on facts. Call it what you want. Shouts out to my beautiful queen. Happy Halloween. Remember that? H-A-O-O-W-W-E-N. Spell Halloween. Y'all remember that song back in the day when we were kids? H-A-O-O. You're like a little kid with your little sucker. H-A-O-O-W-W-L-W. Whatever the hell it was. H-A-O-O-W-W-E-N. Spells Halloween. Remember that? Anybody remember that song? Or is it just me? Is that like a hood song or something? Nobody else remember it? Let's see, what have we got here? Anthony Man, the Myth Winner says, not even a charm government shutdown can stop what's going on. No, hell no, Anthony. What? You know, I'm gonna speak what it is, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody more bullish than the Crypto for Life family. You gotta be kidding me. Anthony knows. Who else is up here? Anybody else slip in here I didn't see? Appreciate you guys. All right, let's keep it going. Breaking, U.S. banks. It says U.S. banks are now sitting on $395 billion in unrealized losses as of Q2 2025. I know someone can help with that. It's called crypto. Your dreams are worth the wait. Your dreams are worth the wait. Trust me when I tell you. Crypto gives people opportunity to dream again. That's not financial advice. 2 weeks ago, we wanted, this is funny, Fed rate cuts, we got them. U.S.-China deal, we got it. QT to end, hey, that happened. Altcoin shaking ETF approval, hey, some got approved. Now we got everything, yet the markets are even lower. What the F is going on? Hey guys, look, they're not going to let you get this. Wait, where are we at? How the hell I get back down here? What in tarnation? How did that happen? How did that happen? Anybody getting dressed up tonight? Me and the wife are actually going to be chilling, giving out candy. That's what we're going to be doing. Oh, by the way, guys, have you guys heard about, like, I know I did my show yesterday, and everybody, I had Crypto Tales in the house, man. We about to blast tails. You know, we play that each and every day. And so, but one of my good buddies, look at this government. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. Look at this. Government shutdown. Blame it on the Demis. Just saying, that's crazy. All right. Yeah. But no, my buddies, I've been getting a lot of calls, guys, about, especially here in Vegas. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to this, but did you guys hear, like, Walmart is shutting down their stores Saturday, like tomorrow? I guess people have been robbing the Walmarts, and like there was a shooting, and people have been looting. basically pushing back against the government shutdown and the fact that their welfare and government assistance is going to be cut off. Let me see if I see anything about that. I haven't seen it, but I was getting I was getting calls from my buddy who's always in the news looking at stuff. Let me see Walmart. Is that true? Where they're shutting their doors down? Oh, okay, that's different. No one in mainstream media will admit about Snap. Okay. Damn, that's a long ass read. What happened? Okay, so people are invading Walmart. Is that what? Okay, let's hear what he has to say.
Meaning that most of the people getting food stamps from the U.S. government and the U.S. taxpayer are not even Americans. Think about that.
What?
And we didn't know about any of this before the government shutdown started. But thanks to Democrats, we can confirm tonight that millions of Joe Biden illegal aliens, people who crossed the border when Joe was president, are now collecting food stamps from a program funded by hardworking American taxpayers. Meaning that.
No, see, I've been getting calls on this, but the calls I've been getting is I'm not going to read through all this, but it's basically saying that now the whole government assistance and programs like that have been paused right now. That there's been a lot of Walmarts. Have you guys heard about this? If people can go out and rob and loot, then they can work. That's a fact, Tails. No, I agree with you, but it's like I was getting calls and people like, man, tell your wife to stay in, like Walmart. From what I heard, and I didn't hear this in this particular, maybe there's more on it, but they were going to be shutting their stores as of Saturday, and everyone has to go. Everyone has to go out and so she's talking about discounts or something. That's crazy. They're making old people with guns. But basically, it sounds like what they were saying is they were going to shut down Walmart and everybody could shop online until this was over. And so I don't know if that's true. This is what this is what my man. He matter of fact, he sent me an article and I haven't read it. My fault. Ranging from Smith's food or bracing for a dip in November. Okay, so I don't know the extent of that, but that's what he was saying. And he was just saying that there's been a lot of people on social media talking about they're going to be doing this and robbing and people are going to regret it. And I mean, and that's the first thing I thought when I heard about that. I said, man, people crazy, man. I know that it is to be on welfare, but we weren't that kind of family. My mom was raising 4 kids. She was barely making it. We were in the hood. It was just that circumstance, and we got government assistance. So I remember that when I was a kid. I had to walk down and go pick up the food stamps in the government sheet. That's why I carry a food stamp in my pocket this day to remind me where I came from. But, that shouldn't hinder you. It shouldn't. I've always kept this in my pocket for years and years and years. Where's that? I used to keep it under my bed. I hate it. Oh, here it is right here. And I just keep it where I keep it in. Right here. See that? See that food stamp? That's a $1 food stamp. You guys see that? Now they give you EBT cards, but I keep that because it reminds me where I came from. It keeps me humble in all that I do. Because those were crazy times, man. Standing there, oh my gosh, just those times are crazy. But anyways, I don't know how looting and all that stuff is horrible. And I agree with Tails. Like if you can go do that, man, go take your ass out and go get a job. There's no people look for an excuse to do anything unethical and meaningless and just destruction, and it's sickening. But in the same aspect, they have to be mindful that this exists. Like it's almost like what people that are in that position are going to do. Because again, I don't think welfare or people on food stamps are bad people. Hell no. That's like saying somebody in a certain race did something and now the whole race is bad. What? Are you serious? There were white folks marching with Martin Luther King. There's black folks that stood up for it's just stupid. It's all stupid, right? You got good people, and so there's a lot of good people that are in very unfortunate situations where they have to do that, and that's okay. I was one of those kids. Am I horrible? Did I turn out? No, bro. That is just, ignorant people do ignorant things regardless of their situation. Money magnifies who you are. So it's unfortunate if Walmart are closing their doors. It's unfortunate that a lot of stuff is going on social media. All this, they're going to do this and they're going to commit all these acts. It's just dumb, bro. It's stupid. So anyways, guys, let me keep on. I don't know. That just kind of popped in my head. But anyways, let's move on. Okay, the U.S. gave Argentina $40 billion while everyday Americans struggle to find jobs and food. That's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, you still funding and sending money out to other places, when you're in debt? How do you send $40 billion to Argentina when you got people here starving? When you can't pay nobody here, you cutting off money, but you're sending $40 billion somewhere? Yeah, I don't get none of that. Breaking, Apple stock AAPL falls 5% despite posting stronger than expected Q3 2025 earnings. That's crazy. It says, I'm not buying this dip. And I said, hell no. I ain't buying no more dips either. They're going to keep having you buy. No. Let's just make some things happen. Here we go, yo. Donald Trump says, let the games begin. Now, this was when? What day was this on? Oh, Donald Trump never posted this. This is fabricated entirely. Oh, okay. That's what, who put that? Reader's context? Okay, so, see, didn't know that, so we're going to delete that. If he didn't post it, that's the thing. When people come up with these fake-ass posts. The White House, Democrats are giving treats to illegal aliens while that's kind of what they're talking about. American people endure the horrors. I don't know if it's a Democrat. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. We're a damn country that we should all be fighting the same fight, which is to make America great again. And a lot of times motives are behind money. Most of these motives, these issues that they have that they can't resolve is about money. People pockets getting fat. Your position where soon most can only afford a fraction of what you have with XRP. And I do believe this is the case, guys. I do believe a lot of us right now, when you think about the early days of Bitcoin and people that were at, when Da Vinci says, get one Bitcoin for $1, and people, I'm going to go get 1,000 Bitcoin for $1,000. Or I'm going to go get 100 Bitcoin for $100. Let me just put $100 in it. Like, those people today are freaking legends. And the only thing they had to do was hold. And I think a lot of you guys right now that are sitting there thinking you are, maybe your holdings are inadequate. You got 100 XRP or 500 XRP or 1,000 XRP. I'm going to tell you right now, when that day comes and we get to some of these price points that they're talking about and you look up and see $1,000 XRP, I don't think you'll feel pretty inadequate with 100 XRP. At $1,000, that's life-changing. To the poor kid from Brooklyn, you think my mom ever seen 100,000? Hell no. Hell no. Right? We were lucky if we kept $100 in the bank. Just saying. Hell's wrong, people. Just saying. All you gotta do is hodl, baby. I have a plan. But I do believe that's the case. A lot of you guys who have bags now that you don't think it's enough, it's not enough. 5 years from now, 2030, some people are gonna wish they can get 1,000 XRP. Facts. They can't stop what's coming. I do agree with that. Shouts out to Chad Steingraber, says Forbes new article on Ripple. Okay, we already read that, actually. We already read that. Shouts out to Crypto Outlaws in the House. Anthony Winter says both sides hate us. Both sides. I agree to a certain extent. I do believe that they're out for themselves. That's a fact. If they wanted what's best for the American people, look, they know. The last administration know. They saw the dark cloud over America. They saw that wokeism and that Sodom and Gomorrah crap they were doing, and they wouldn't let it in their own house, right? They didn't want it in their own house, but that's the point. They allow chaos because it keeps everybody in their place. Facts. Look, man. Anthony Winter, there's a lot of what you're saying. They don't care about the everyday average Joe. They don't. That's why they walk around with their. Let me stop. If people can go out and rob and loot, no, I agree with you, Tails, on that. Facts. Working on a new song. HODL is the model. What? HODL's the model. That's gonna be dope. Maybe make sure you throw a little shout out to 6-8 in that one. All right, guys. We're about to get up out of here. Not quite. We got a couple more things to talk about. We're gonna pause. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin Family, XRP Army. Our time's coming. Just a little patience. That's all you need. How do I know? I did the same thing. Patience is the key.
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us. Get into them bags so them stacks on us. In a different bracks where they try to tax on us. Government some lies but them bags blowing up. Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rappers. Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone and he can't beat trust. Move to a different code so they can't tax us. What? Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz.
Everything I've been talking about right now about what Anthony Winter says, what did he say? They don't care about us. They only care about themselves. They don't want you to get rich but die trying. That's a fact. Tails knows.
We like years ahead of the herd. Like, they don't want you to get rich, but die trying. But I slid you the crypto list, so start buying. And I'll see you at the tip top when we start
Happy
flying.
Halloween!
Push a button, autopilot. Party all night, so we just keep flying.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If you're selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon?
Come on.
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing.
Yep.
Going back to go back, got 'em choosing. Which one? Bag it up.
Here come the monkeys.
This one.
Here comes the monkeys. Get ready for that. We'll be playing that in a minute. Stay locked in. It's coming. Huh? Something special is about to happen globally, especially right here in the United States of America. And, you know, globally, I don't just put out the rest of the world because something big is going to happen with XRP. Today just proves something big is coming. Stay locked in. It's coming. I agree with that. CMB pre-show. Thanks so much for that. Guys, I think we're out of here. Oh, we're under an hour. Oh, my God. It's Halloween. We're under an hour. I'm about to get up out of here. Uh-oh. I love that Silver Days XRP. Happy Halloween. So many years and still no damn tears. You damn straight. We were all about to be rich. Silver Days XRP in the house. We got Jose. I see you. We got DCA Crypto Day, Crypto Tales, Crypto Outlaw, Fishing with Camo Joe. What's up, brother? Happy Halloween, everybody. Anthony Man, the Myth, the Wanna, my beautiful queen, says it best. Happy Halloween. You damn straight. We got, who else we got up in here? Chicken 415. We got Bullish Bird in the house. Nina Blossom in the house. Who else up in here? Huh? Lorette's in the house. Good to see you, my brother. We got Miss C888. My mother-in-law, Janet Lopez. Mel Wills in the house. Good to see you. Big Bro 10. What's up, sis? Big Bro 10. World be free up in here. Who else we got up in here? Did I get everybody? I know I didn't. Uh-oh, Alex D Vlogs is in the house. He said, let's effing go, guys. We're going to be freaking rich. That's how Alex talks. I'm just playing. We got, you can't. Now, see, I know this is Reverend Rich. You see, that's what I'm saying. The handles don't even say it. What does it say? You too can be rich. Oh, that's dope. Reverend Rich says, you too can be rich. That's a dope handle. Who else we got up in here? Ruru is in the house. What's up, Ruru? Ruru, what do you do? You don't go out tonight and trick or treat? Dress up? Ruru in the house. We got Disco R1 in the house. Who else up in here? Disco R1. Erica Garcia. Shouts out to Lash. Shouts out to Paul. The Garcia family. Me familiar. What else we got up in here? Guys, appreciate you guys. I think we got everybody. Charts can't lie. The charts don't lie. Sometimes. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to play the rest of the song if we get out of here because we're still under an hour. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin Family. XRP Army. This is for you.
Yes, sir. We're looking for that Astro Flip guacamole. I want the whole damn.
Happy Halloween, fam bam.
Dip. I got my spacesuit on. Yeah, I want the whole damn shit. And if you bring in any photo, bust the whole damn clip. Nah, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle, I know. They like, monkey, how you see so clear? I did my homework, so he don't care. Yeah. Sitting on the ledger with the bag man. And I just bought Quant with my bad hand. A little Globians and XDC. And a little more XRP. We're not playing. So basically we repping for the same set. Cause we was here way before the main net. Who would have thought that Crypto Tales would come together on a topic that we know so well? Music.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If you're selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got 'em choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one? Stag it up.
Greatest family on planet Earth, EARL. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Enjoy your Halloween. Please be safe out there, guys. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys on Monday. Unless I do some, I might even do some, me and the wife are going to be hanging out. I think 68J, 68 Hendrix is going to be here. I think him and Yanette's going to be handing out candy. So we might do some shorts, guys, and show you some of the things that we're doing tonight with the kiddos that are coming out to the house. But enjoy your weekend. Be safe. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Until next time, it's your boy James, a.k.a. 68J. Happy Halloween. Peace. Greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. Yeah.